Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your Pisces Full Moon Tarot reading. The Pisces Full Moon is on September 14th, so this tarot reading will go from September 14th to October 14th. Now, Capricorn, Pisces is 12th house energy, so there is a major completion taking place in some area of your life, as well as a pretty extraordinary manifestation through the full moon energy. Okay, so Capricorn, let's see where this is impacting you the most. Ooh, okay, so you guys have a planet card, and that means that this completion, this manifestation is more internal than external. Ooh, and you guys have Venus. Okay, so Capricorn, I'm just going to tell you right now, Venus is also moving, well, we have the Pisces full moon on the 14th, but also on the 14th, Venus and Mercury are moving into Libra. Libra is the 7th house. Venus rules Libra, and that's all about relationships and connections, okay? So Capricorn, this energy for you guys feels highly significant with relationships, and that's friends, family, romance, business, etc. Okay, this is a completion to some old energy, maybe some things you were hung up on, confused about, unfinished business, unhealed wounds. Like, that's moving out of your experience. You're completing a cycle like of your past, and you're moving into this new beginning emotionally, and that has a lot to do with your connections. So the connections that remain are going to become even stronger. Okay, or for some of you, there may be some reconnections, friends, family, romance, and this time around, it's going to be a much better experience, or there's new connections coming in, or a combination across the board, Capricorn. It's all about connections, relationships, healing, and this beautiful new, like, just magical energy coming in to those experiences. Capricorn, it's romantic for some of you for sure. Okay. Ooh, yeah, because look at what we have. It's just like, seriously, Capricorn, it's not better than this reading. Like, here we have justice, okay? You know what this represents? Libra in the tarot, okay? So here's more Libra energy, balance to relationships. Some of you may be deciding to get married, get engaged, getting into a commitment, taking the next step, moving in together. You know, for some of you, there's some legality attached to this, but it's positive, okay? Or finally being free from the past. If you were going through a divorce, or you were really hung up on an ex, or just whatever, like, you're finally free of that. There's this beautiful balance taking place inside of you emotionally, because next out would be the 10 of Cups. That's family, that's love, that's connection, that's taking things to the next level, that's ultimate, happiness and connectedness, within a unit or between you and another person. Because next out is the Four of Swords with the Knight of Cups. All right. So Capricorn, with this, this strengthening of connection, it's like leading into a long period of harmony. Some of you, I feel, with that Four of Swords, is talking about like the reconnection of some relationships where it is truly time for those relationships to heal. Others of you, this is talking about how all of this past energy is finally moving out of your experience so that you can truly connect with people, okay? So, wow, Capricorn, the dice pretty much confirmed what we got with the Venus card. So let's pull some more tarot, but actually through some tarot cards, and see what else comes out. Okay, well, there's two. All right, so the two that flew out is the Seven of Pentacles, the Princess of Cups, and lastly, the Emperor. Very nice, Capricorn. Yes, with this Seven of Pentacles, you know, troubled relationships, feeling unsure. You know, seriously, Capricorn, that's the thing that's like leaving your experience. You're wrapping up a cycle. I feel you guys have really been working on like relationship connection, emotional lessons over the past like 7 months or even 7 years with the Seven of Pentacles there. Also, one thing I did not mention is Pluto and Saturn are both returning direct. Capricorn, I don't know, for a minute I was scared that I was saying the wrong thing. So weird. Anyways, Saturn is your ruler, all right? And karma has been balanced, and now Saturn returns direct, okay? Because, you know, you've received all the lesson and energy, or all the energy from the lessons you've been going through as Saturn returns direct, okay? Because during retrograde, it's the review, it's going over everything, and now Saturn's returning direct. So what you've been working on is either complete or you go through it again. And for you guys, it looks complete to me, okay? And now, well, complete in the challenge that you were going through, and now like the next step on this journey is more solid relationships and connections for you guys. Very solid relationships and connections. Okay, next out is the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and ooh, look at that, Judgment. So you got Justice and Judgment. So some of you Libra or Aries, or we do have really strong water energy because you have basically the Page, the Knight, and the King of Cups. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio could be involved, could be one of these connections, could be one of these reconnections. Honestly, I feel like this is multiple relationships in your life that are receiving a healing, a strengthening, or a reconnection. And Capricorn, you really understand stuff. You are coming from like your perspective about your connections from a very mature, wise stance, where maybe in the past you've been quicker to rush in, very headstrong, I want what I want, and just whatever you've been going through. Now you look to be a bit more reserved and really acting upon wisdom rather than emotional reaction, okay? And whatever is returning or coming back to you, Capricorn, it's meant to go with you for quite some time. And again, I do feel like things definitely going to the next level for some of you, like engagement, marriage, commitment, moving in together, maybe even starting a family, because we have the Page here. So Capricorn, it's all about emotions, connections, relationships, but in such a positive way. And also finally being able to shed the past, whatever emotional hangups and heartaches you've been suffering with. It's time for all of that to heal and for you to feel very empowered once again, okay? So let's pull a few more cards. Okay, so we have power. Yeah, this is inside of you, becoming very empowered, very sure of yourself. And ooh, autumn. Yes, yes, we like this because you know, we're going to move into autumn in the northern hemisphere this month of September. So I feel September, October, November is a very, very positive, lucrative time for Capricorns, where the return, the harvest, the manifestations has to do with relationships and connections in the most positive way for you guys, okay? And you guys are the first. I only have 2 more readings after you, but you guys are the first where it's like this strong. I think maybe Leo had some relationship stuff, but you guys are the first sign that is like this 100%. It's about relationships and connections, healing from old wounds, and now being in a totally different place emotionally and mentally around connections. Okay, so let's pull some more cards, Capricorn. All right, so we have the Viper. Yeah, you know, the poison, not true, falsity, those type of issues, holding the wounds for that. It's time for that to be cleared from your heart space because you've learned the lesson, you've overcome, and now it's time to come into much stronger relationships and connections. And you also got the fish. You know, Pisces is the symbol of fish, so this Pisces full moon, very powerful for you, but you've been in the struggle going upstream, and now that all turns around, Capricorn, and it's a time of rest, recovery, recuperation for you guys, all in regards to different relationships or wounds you've been carrying around for you. All right, so let's pull you another card. And we have, Capricorn, inner world. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. This to me is saying that through the peace and harmony that you are seeing in your connections and the returning or new connections coming in, you're gonna see the difference, Capricorn, from the way you were relating and the type of relationships that you had predominantly to what's taking place in your life now. It's all about the love and connection, Capricorn, but more than that, being able to finally heal from some really old wounds around relationships, family, friend, romance, you name it. Been feeling like going upstream in the struggle. And now, finally, Capricorn, it's your time to come into union with somebody, or to finally feel like you can be vulnerable and authentic and not worry about, you know, being screwed over, being lied to, feeling really respected and loved. You know, it's just beautiful. So Capricorn, it's all about love, connection, relationships, and healing for you guys in the best possible way, okay? So those are your messages, Capricorn. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.